Hey everyone, today's video is about when you play with his hair while he's on your lap. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The soft glow of the bedside lamp illuminated the room as he sat on the edge of Bakugou's bed, watching as he slept peacefully. His features were softened in the dim lit room, his usual fierce expression replaced by one of tranquility. He couldn't help but smile as he reached to gently brush a lock of hair away from his face, your fingers lingering on his skin. Bakugo stirred slightly at the touch, but he didn't wake up, his breathing steady and even. With a soft sigh, he settled back against the headboard, feeling the warmth of Bakugo's body against your side. It had been a long day, filled with and battles. But now, in this quiet moment, all was calm. As you watched Bakugo sleep, a sense of peace washed over you, filling you with the warmth that spread from the tips of your fingers to the depth of your heart. You couldn't help but marvel at the sight of him, so vulnerable and yet so strong, his presence a constant source of strength and comfort. Without thinking, you reached out to trace the lines of his face, your touch feather light against his skin. Bakugo's lips twitched into a small smile at the sensation, a soft sound escaping his lips as he shifted slightly in his sleep. Encouraged by his response, you continued to caress him, your fingers trailing down the curve of his jaw and along the line of his neck. Bakugo let out a contented sigh, his breathing deepening as he settled back into a peaceful slumber. With a tender smile, you reached up to run your fingers through Bakugo's hair, marveling at its softness beneath your touch. It was a rare moment of intimacy between the two of you, a quiet interlude in the midst of the chaos of your life. As you played with his hair, you couldn't help but think on all the moments that you have shared with him. The laughter, the tears, the moments of triumph and the struggles. Through it all, he had stood by your side, and he had been with you. His unwavering support a constant reminder of the depth of his love for you. Lost in your thoughts, Bakugo began to stir, but he didn't even notice, his eyes fluttering open to gaze up at you with sleepy, warm eyes. A smile tugged at the corners of his lips as he reached up to capture your hand in his, intertwining his fingers with yours. "Hey," he murmured, his voice rough with sleep, but filled with affection for you. "Hey yourself," you replied, a soft laugh escaping your lips. Bakugo's lips curled into a small smile as the gesture, his eyes sparkling with love as he gazed up at you. "What were you doing up so late?" he asked, his voice tinged with curiosity. You shrugged, a playful glint in your eyes. "Well, I couldn't sleep. And besides, I wanted to spend some time with you," you confessed, your voice barely a whisper. Bakugo's smile softened even further at your words, his heart swelling with love for you. "Well, I'm glad you're here, then," he replied, his thumb tracing circles on the back of your hand. And so, as the night stretched on, you stayed in Bakugo's side. The two of you lost in each other's embrace, and as you played with his hair while he slept on your lap, you knew that there was nowhere else that you'd rather be, wrapped in the warmth of Bakugo's love forever and always. As the minutes turned to hours, you remained in that peaceful embrace, cherishing the quiet moments spent with Bakugo. The soft rhythm of his breathing and the gentle strokes of your fingers through his hair lulled you into a sense of peacefulness and tranquility. It was a sanctuary from the chaos of the outside world. In the hushed stillness of the night, you found yourself lost in memories of your time together. With Bakugou, the shared laughter, the whispered confessions, the moments of vulnerability that strengthened the bond between you. Each memory was a thread that was woven into the fabric of your relationship, binding you to Bakugou in an unbreakable bond of love and trust. And as the hours passed, Bakugou shifted in his sleep, his movements causing you to stir from your reverie. You glanced down at him, a fond smile gracing your lips as you watched him, peacefully in your lap. He looked so serene, so at peace, and you couldn't help but feel a surge of affection for him. Without hesitation, you leaned down to press a gentle kiss to Bakugou's forehead, savoring the warmth of his skin against your lips. Bakugou let out a contented sigh at the touch, his hand tightening around yours, as if to anchor himself to you. "I love you," you whispered, the words a soft declaration of your feelings for him. Bakugou stirred at the sound of your voice. A sleepy smile dotted the corners of his lips. As he gazed up at you, his eyes filled with love and adoration. "I love you too," he murmured, his voice a gentle whisper that melted your heart. In that moment, surrounded by the quiet intimacy of the night, you knew that there were still nothing else that you'd rather be. With Bakugou, you were wrapped in each other's arms, and as you continued to play with his hair as he slept on your lap, he vowed to cherish every moment, every whispered confession, every tender touch, forever and always. And as the night waned, and the first light of dawn began to filter through the curtains, you felt a sense of contentment wash over you. The world outside may have been chaotic, and it was filled with challenges and uncertainties. But here, in this moment with Bakugou, everything felt right for you. With a gentle smile, you leaned down to press one last lingering kiss to Bakugou's forehead, silently thanking the universe for bringing him into your life. You knew that no matter what the future held, as long as you had each other, you could face anything together. And as Bakugou stirred awake, his eyes meeting yours with a sleepy, yet very affectionate gaze, you knew that this bond was unbreakable. And with a shared smile, you held Bakugou set up, the two of you basking in the warmth of each other's presence as you prepare to face the day ahead. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!